Welcome to Sleep with History. I'm Theo, and I'll be your guide tonight. Get comfortable, close your eyes, breathe slowly, and let today's worries quietly drift away. Tonight, you're not just hearing history, you're living it, one peaceful moment at a time. Tonight, you leave the busy modern world behind and follow a quiet stone path toward an ancient monastery hidden among peaceful hills. You are not a mighty king, not a fearless knight, and certainly not a wealthy noble. Tonight, you are someone history rarely remembers. You are a humble medieval monk before the morning bell is heard, before the first candle is lit, before the monastery quietly awakens. The world around you rests in perfect silence. Only the gentle wind moves through the old trees, and somewhere in the distance, a single church bell waits for the coming dawn. Your peaceful day is about to begin. The world is still asleep. A cool mist rests gently across the hills. The ancient monastery stands quietly in the fading darkness. Its stone walls have watched countless peaceful mornings, and this morning is no different. You slowly open your eyes. For a moment, you simply listen. No voices, no footsteps, only the soft whisper of the wind beyond your window. Your small room is simple. A wooden bed, a rough wool blanket, a single chair, and a small wooden cross upon the stone wall. Nothing more is needed. You sit up slowly. The cold stone floor greets your bare feet. The air feels fresh, clean, almost untouched. You wrap your warm wool robe around your shoulders. Its familiar weight brings quiet comfort. A single candle waits upon the table. You strike the flint. A tiny flame appears. Soft, golden light fills the little room. The dancing flame paints gentle shadows across the old stone walls. For another quiet moment, you watch it. There is no hurry. The day has only just begun. You open the heavy wooden door. The hallway beyond is silent. Only the faint scent of old wood melted candle wax. An ancient books lingers in the cool air. You begin to walk slowly. Your footsteps echo softly through the stone corridor. Each step feels calm. Each breath feels steady. High above, colourful stained glass windows wait patiently for the sunrise. Soon, they will fill these quiet halls with gentle light. But not yet. Outside, the monastery garden rests beneath the morning mist. Tiny drops of dew shimmer upon every leaf. A robin sings its first quiet song. Somewhere beyond the hills, a church bell begins to ring. One slow note, then another. The sound drifts gently through the peaceful valley. It is not loud. It does not disturb the silence. It simply welcomes another ordinary day. You pause for a moment. Close your eyes and take one slow, peaceful breath. Then, with quiet purpose, you continue toward the chapel. Another gentle day is ready to begin. The bell continues its gentle song. Its peaceful sound lingers through the cool morning air. You follow the familiar stone corridor. Every step feels slow. Every breath feels calm. Soon, the chapel doors stand before you. Old oak wood, dark with age, smooth from countless gentle hands. You place your hand upon the handle, then slowly push the heavy door open. A peaceful silence welcomes you inside. The air carries the faint scent of beeswax candles and old wooden benches. Tiny flames flicker quietly along the stone walls. Their warm light softens the darkness. Everything feels still. Everything feels peaceful. You quietly take your place. The other monks arrive one by one. No one speaks. There is no need. A simple smile, a gentle nod, that is enough for a few quiet moments. Everyone simply breathes. The silence is never empty. It feels warm, comforting, almost like an old friend. Outside, a cool breeze moves through the monastery garden. Leaves whisper softly together. A blackbird sings from a nearby apple tree. Morning has finally arrived. The abbot slowly steps forward. His face is calm. His voice is gentle. He welcomes another ordinary day. No grand speeches, no dramatic words, only a few simple thoughts, a reminder to be patient, to be kind, and to be thankful for peaceful moments. You lower your head quietly, not because anyone asks you to, but because the silence itself feels meaningful. The candles continue to glow. Their small flames never hurry. They simply burn, one quiet moment at a time, as the first rays of sunlight reach the chapel windows. The room grows a little brighter. The new day has begun, and with it, another gentle chapter of your quiet life. You walk into the monastery garden. The cool morning air brushes softly across your face. Tiny drops of dew still rest upon the grass. Every flower seems to welcome the rising sun. The herb garden fills the air with quiet fragrance. Fresh mint, lavender, rosemary, and sweet chamomile. You pause beside a small stone well. Its clear water reflects the brightening sky. For a quiet moment, you simply watch the gentle ripples. A pair of white doves land nearby. They wander peacefully between the garden paths, never afraid, never hurried, only enjoying the stillness of the morning. Beyond the garden, an old apple tree stretches toward the sky. Its branches sway gently with the breeze. A few ripe apples rest quietly beneath the leaves. One falls softly onto the grass. The sound is barely louder than a whisper. You continue walking. The stone path leads toward the monastery library, one of the oldest rooms within these ancient walls. You slowly push open the heavy wooden door. The familiar scent welcomes you immediately. Old parchment, oak shelves, beeswax candles, and leather-bound books. Sunlight slips gently through the tall windows. Dust floats peacefully within the golden beams. Every shelf holds stories from another age. Some speak of distant kingdoms. Some tell of quiet lives. Others preserve wisdom passed from one generation to the next. You reach for a worn manuscript. Its leather cover feels smooth beneath your fingertips. The pages have yellowed with time. Yet every carefully written word remains. Someone, many centuries before you, sat in this very room, holding this very book, writing each letter with quiet patience. That simple thought brings a gentle smile. You carry the manuscript to a wooden table, light the nearby candle, and begin another peaceful morning of careful reading. Outside, the birds continue their quiet songs. Inside, only the soft turning of ancient pages breaks the silence. For a little while, the whole world feels wonderfully still. The morning passes gently. The monastery remains peaceful. Sunlight slowly fills the ancient halls. You carefully close the old manuscript, then rise from the wooden chair. The library falls silent once again. Only the candle continues its gentle dance. You leave the room quietly. The stone corridor feels warmer now. Golden light spills through the narrow windows. You follow the familiar passage until you reach the scriptorium, the quiet heart of the monastery. Several wooden desks stand neatly in long rows. Sheets of smooth parchment wait patiently upon each table. Small bottles of dark ink rest beside white feathers. Every object has its place. Every movement has its purpose. You take your seat. The chair creaks softly beneath your weight. You dip the feather into the ink. Only a little, never too much. The first letter appears slowly, then another. Every line is written with care, not because anyone is watching, but because every word deserves patience. The room remains wonderfully quiet. only the gentle scratching of feathers upon parchment, a peaceful sound, soft enough to calm even the busiest mind. Sunlight drifts across your desk. Its warmth rests gently upon your hands. Outside, a breeze moves through the monastery garden. You hear leaves whisper together. Then the distant song of a skylark. You pause for just a moment, looking through the open window. Rolling green hills stretch beyond the monastery walls. Wildflowers sway quietly in the afternoon breeze. A narrow stream sparkles beneath the sunlight. Everything feels calm. Everything feels exactly as it should. You return your attention to the page. One careful letter. One quiet sentence. One peaceful moment at a time. Hours pass almost unnoticed. There is no rush. No loud voices, no crowded streets, only quiet work and gentle thoughts. As another page is completed, you place the feather beside the ink bottle. A small smile crosses your face, not from pride. The afternoon sun begins its slow journey toward the western hills, and the monastery remains wrapped in perfect peace. The afternoon arrives quietly. Sunlight grows softer. Long shadows stretch across the stone courtyard. The scriptorium slowly becomes still. You gently close the bottle of ink. Then stand from your wooden chair. Your work for now is complete. You step into the open courtyard. The warm breeze carries the scent of fresh bread. It drifts gently through the monastery, following the quiet stone paths. You smile softly. The monastery kitchen cannot be far away. As you walk, you pass a small fountain. Clear water flows endlessly from its weathered stone. A pair of sparrows land beside its edge. They drink quietly, then disappear into the nearby garden. Nothing here ever seems rushed. Even the birds move with gentle purpose. Soon, you reach the kitchen. The heavy wooden door stands open. Warm air welcomes you inside. The room is simple: stone walls, a large oak table, clay bowls neatly arranged upon wooden shelves, a loaf of fresh bread rests beneath a linen cloth. A pot of vegetable soup simmers gently above the fire. The quiet bubbling fills the room. One of the older monks slowly stirs the soup. He offers you a gentle smile. No words are needed. You return the smile, then begin helping to prepare the evening meal. You wash fresh carrots, slice onions carefully, and gather herbs from a small basket. The scent of rosemary, thyme, and parsley fills the warm air. Outside, the monastery bell rings once. Its quiet sound reminds everyone that the day is slowly drawing toward evening. When the meal is ready, the monks gather together. No one speaks loudly. The room is filled with peaceful silence. Only the gentle sound of wooden spoons, the soft crack of fresh bread, and the quiet crackling of the fire. You take a slow bite. The bread is warm. The soup is simple. Yet, after a peaceful day, it feels wonderfully comforting. For a little while, you simply enjoy the warmth, the gentle company, and the quiet rhythm of another ordinary afternoon. Outside, the sunlight slowly begins to fade. Golden light slips across the monastery walls. The garden grows still. The birds return to their nests, and somewhere beyond the distant hills, evening quietly begins its journey. The evening meal comes to a quiet end. One by one, the wooden bowls are carefully gathered. The long oak table is gently cleaned. No one hurries. No one speaks above a whisper. Outside, the afternoon light has begun to soften. The golden sun hangs low above the distant hills. You step into the monastery courtyard once more. The cool evening breeze feels different now. Gentler, slower. The warmth of the day slowly gives way to the calm of the coming night. You walk toward the garden. The paths are almost empty. Only the quiet sound of your footsteps follows you. The herbs release their fragrance into the cooling air. Lavender, sage, and fresh mint. Their peaceful scent drifts gently around you. You pause beside the old stone fountain. Its clear water flows exactly as it did this morning, never rushing, never stopping, only continuing its quiet journey. Nearby, a robin settles upon the branch of an ancient oak tree. Its final song of the day rises softly into the evening sky. For a few moments, nothing else can be heard. Then, the monastery bell begins to ring. One slow note, deep, gentle, carried across the valley by the evening wind. Another follows, then another. The sound feels timeless. Perhaps these very bells have welcomed evenings like this for hundreds of years. You stand quietly beneath the fading sky, watching the first stars appear above the monastery roof. The western horizon glows with soft shades of amber, rose, and deep blue. The light changes so slowly that it almost feels invisible. A few candles begin to glow inside the chapel windows. Their warm light flickers gently against the ancient stone walls. Soon, other monks quietly make their way toward the evening prayers. Some carry small lanterns. Others simply walk beneath the growing starlight. No conversation. Only peaceful footsteps. You join them, not because of habit alone, but because this quiet rhythm has become part of your life. A life measured, not by noise, not by wealth, but by peaceful mornings, honest work, and evenings filled with gratitude. The heavy wooden chapel doors slowly open. Warm candlelight spills softly into the cool night air. You step inside, leaving the quiet garden behind, ready to welcome the final peaceful moments of another ordinary day. The evening prayers come to their gentle end. No one rises immediately. For a little while, the chapel remains wrapped in peaceful silence. The candles continue to burn. Their small flames move softly with the evening air. You close your eyes and take one slow breath then another. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing more to finish. Only this quiet moment. You slowly leave the chapel. Outside, night has settled across the valley. The monastery stands peacefully beneath a sky filled with countless stars. The cool air feels fresh, almost weightless. The old stone paths glow beneath the silver light of the moon. You begin the familiar walk toward your small room. Every lantern along the corridor burns gently. Their warm light rests upon the ancient walls. The monastery has become wonderfully quiet. Somewhere in the distance, a single owl calls across the hills. Then silence returns once more. You reach your wooden door. Opening it slowly, the little room welcomes you exactly as you left it. Your simple bed, the small wooden chair, the quiet candle waiting beside the window. You light the candle one final time. Its gentle flame fills the room with a warm golden glow. You remove your wool robe, fold it carefully, and place it beside the bed. For generations, you lie down beneath your warm blanket. The mattress is simple, yet wonderfully comfortable after a peaceful day. Your body feels pleasantly tired, not from rushing, not from worry, but from a day lived with patience. A day filled with quiet purpose. Tomorrow, before the first bell rings, before the sun rises above these ancient hills, another peaceful morning will arrive. The chapel will wait. The library will wait. The garden, the candles, and the silent stone corridors will all be exactly where you left them. But tomorrow can wait. Tonight, there is only stillness, only the gentle rhythm of your breathing, only the quiet comfort of this ancient monastery. As your eyes grow heavier, the candle burns lower. Its little flame grows softer, until only a warm glow remains. Outside, the stars continue their endless journey across the medieval sky. inside, peace settles gently around you, and somewhere beyond these old stone walls, the world quietly dreams beside you. Tonight, you have lived the simple life of a medieval monk, a life history rarely celebrates, yet one that carried wisdom, kindness, and quiet hope through countless generations. Thank you for joining me on this peaceful journey. May your mind feel calm. May your heart feel light. And may sleep find you gently as another quiet night watches over the ancient monastery. Sleep well, and until our next journey through history, good night.